Hey guys, it's Socks and welcome back to my channel. We are back today with another Paralives speed build. I cannot get enough of this game, or at least the build mode. A little embarrassing. I haven't actually touched the gameplay yet. I mean, some would consider this to be the gameplay, but I don't know. Anyways, we're back with just kind of a smaller little speed build. We are building a mixture of a residential lot and a cafe lot, I guess? I'm not quite sure what you'd call it. I just know that we have residential mixture lots that we can also like run businesses out of, I believe. At least from what I've seen. You can correct me if I'm wrong though. But yes, we're creating a little cafe with an apartment on top. And we are in this little in-between lot I just love so much. I saw this lot and I'm like, yes, I know exactly what I'm going to put here. I want to put in a little like brick building with a little cafe, coffee shop thing and have an apartment on top of it. So yeah, I just kind of dug right into this build without too much of a plan besides for I was just going to keep it simple with like this blocky brick building and try to see if I could kind of get it to blend in with the world. I wanted it to look like it fits in with its surroundings, so I didn't want to go too crazy or anything, and I kind of wanted to stay with that style. I don't know what you'd call it, but that just simple enough but still pretty cute style of the Paralives world and the downtown part of the world, or I don't know if it's really a downtown, but you know what I mean, the town part of the world. You know, just making it faithful. Faithful, that's the word I was looking for and couldn't find because of course the words just escape my mouth the second I hit that record button. But yeah, I've definitely done some similar builds to this before in The Sims 4 and whatnot, but I really love these unique little corner lots you can kind of put something in. There's a couple townhouse-esque ones that I totally want to just get my hands on and dig in there. There's so much building I want to do in this game and so much I've planned to do, and I gotta slow it down a little bit because I'm starting a bunch of builds and not finishing them because I'm just like, oh, I want to build there next. I want to build there right now. So yeah, but this is not too detailed at all, and most of this build's like meat and bones is the inside. That's what I spent the most time on decorating it. It's just a little 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, and I'd assume that the person who owns this cafe also lives there just because of how the interior setup is. I put a staircase like behind the front counter of the shop just to kind of make it easier. I was originally going to do some stair shenanigans so that whoever lived up to the apartment could have like a different way to access it, but we don't really have full customization of the stairs yet, which is fine. I'm happy with what we have for now, and I know that, hey, how long did it take The Sims 4 for you to be able to freaking edit your staircases? It was a long time, so yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm not trying to overly compliment the game because I still do have its criticisms that I will definitely go into this video bit more than I did last because I've had a little bit more time to play around with the game mode and really one of those weaknesses being, as you could see, was some issues with the flooring. So this house is not perfectly symmetrical, and that's okay. You know, life isn't perfectly symmetrical, you know? I feel like even builds in real life aren't builds in real life. I say that like when you build something, you just go into build mode. You know what I mean? Like buildings and construction in real life, it's not all symmetrical, and that's okay. But yeah, there's definitely you can see some wonky things going on with this floor pattern I chose, and yeah, and this pillar I put up actually goes up into the next room. You can see it there for a second there, so that was a little annoying to deal with. I'm sure you could just like put something over it, and I think that's what I ended up doing. But yeah, I definitely struggled a bit with placing all these walls and whatever because it wasn't symmetrical and it was trying to like snap to a whole bunch of different places. Don't get me wrong, I love the freedom we have in the build mode, but some things, I was gonna say, sound a bit too free. No, not like that. They just seem a bit not finely tuned yet. Like, I feel like it should get what I'm trying to do. Does that make sense? When I'm trying to like place a wall down. Like when you place walls down, also it doesn't fully convert to a room sometimes. So when I was placing tile down, I had this issue in the last build too. I didn't talk about it very much, but I had to like use the separator tool, whatever it's called. It's the little thing in the build mode top left one. But yeah, I had to use the separator tool because it wasn't registering some rooms I made as rooms. So when I went to go place the flooring, it would just place everywhere in the house or like leak into the next room. And I get why that tool exists, because it exists to like separate rooms. So if you want some of your room to have tile, like a main living area, you can use that. And I don't know, sometimes it doesn't also work as intended. It's a little finicky. I think that's what a lot of not a lot, but a good chunk of some of the building could be like. It's a little bit finicky, but I don't care. It's worth it because look at the way I can place things on these shelves and whatnot. It's so glorious. I will give it that. There are definitely the pros definitely outweigh the cons, I feel like. Sucks. I want to find like that fine line between being overly critical and overly positive. Like I'd like to think that people who watch my channel have enough nuance to know that I'm not trying to do either of those things. I'm just talking about how much fun I actually am having with the game while also acknowledging that it does have flaws, and that is my personal opinion, that I am having fun and enjoy it in the state that it's in. I'm sure, and I know not everyone feels the same. Not finished yet, folks. That's the consensus. That's what I've been saying, and it's up to you whether you want to support an early access game like this. But I'm very glad they did, because there have been several updates that actually came out since my last video. I believe there is one just a little hotfix, and then we got a small little content update with some promotional, I believe, from, what is it called, unpacking? So like some little posters, which is funny. Some of the things we got actually touched upon a lot of my criticisms in the last video, which was, not enough wall art. So we did actually get some new wall art and decor options in the in-between times, and lots of different acknowledgements of glitches and plans to tackle them, and that's great. Just so much transparency. I also believe today they announced, because of how much they sold in terms of copies, I think it was like 900,000 copies so far, something like that. Here, let me bring this up because I believe it's on my second monitor. So yeah, 900,000 copies of Paralives sold, which would mean, according to this article from the Sims community, would be over $31 million earned. And with that, the founder, I believe his name is Alex, the founder gave everybody on the team a forever 12% bonus, and it's like, that's my little Canadian development team, you know. I'm so happy for them. I actually recommend everyone go read this article. It's from a interview done on a Quebec news station. It's interviewing Massey, who is the original founder of Paralives, who was the sole developer working on it when he came up with its inception, I believe, in 2019. And for more clarity on what I was saying, because I don't know, I feel like the article title is just a tiny bit misleading, but I get it because, you know, trying to get clicks. But basically what was said, and this was originally said in French because it's on a Quebec news station, is right from the start of the project 7 years ago when I was recruiting, I wanted to attract top talent by setting up a revenue sharing program. We share 12% of the game's revenue, which results in nice bonuses that we pay out to the employees every 6 months. So it's a little bit different. So basically everyone shares 12% of the game's revenue. So that does mean I'm sure everyone will be getting a nice substantial bonus because they were not expecting it to sell as well as they did. I believe it did 9 times because they were expecting 100,000 sales and not 900,000. So yeah, but if you want some more insights on the future of this game, it's a really good interview. I suggest reading the article. Like I said, I will leave that in the description. It was also nice to kind of brush up on my French skills because I don't know if you'll know this. I am French Canadian. I live in Ontario, but from a very, very French town, and I went to a French school and everything. Anyways, enough about me, back to this build, because, I completely forgot to talk about it, because it's just flying by, because it's just a nice little speed build. So the living quarters are definitely cramped. It's definitely a unique situation. I love my unique, spaces, and flow. It's certainly interesting. But I have a feeling like the apartment isn't not lived in, but just not used as much. I feel like they definitely spend, they being the person who lives in this place and runs the cafe, probably spend most of it downstairs because they work that counter. But yeah, so I like to imagine whoever owns the space kind of just bought this little hole-in-the-wall rundown building and turned it into this. So not everything's complete. It's a bit of a work-in-progress TLC type place, or needs TLC, not the girl group TLC. Maybe TLC does live here, I don't know. But yeah, so I figured out what to do for uploading these builds now. It's actually quite straightforward with the workshop on Steam. So I will, like I did last video, link this build and its download location, which will be on the Steam Workshop. I have a little Steam Workshop page. It feels so weird to upload things to Steam just because I've had it for so long. But unfortunately, one of the things still with uploading and placing lots is that not all of the terrain stuff is placed, but I didn't go too crazy on the terrain because, let's be real, there's not much terrain on this lot. It's a little hole-in-the-wall type thing, but that's why I love it. I love these types of little cute lots, and it just makes me have so many ideas for gameplay. Yeah, I definitely want to delve into some gameplay a little bit. I've been looking forward to it, just putting it off because I'm in such a building phase. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. It just flew by. Like I said earlier, you can find the download link for this little place below. I'm not quite sure how to set it up as a mixture of a residential and a retail lot, whatever it's called, not sure. So, good luck. I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video of whatever I make. Bye.